or apply online. Hire StoneAgDSMJobs.com today.
This Thanksgiving, be thankful for free bets. That's right, DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL, has a Turkey Day no-brainer. Hey, it's wicked. And new customers can bet just $1 on any Thanksgiving NFL game and win $100 in free bets if either team scores a point. So, and all DraftKings customers can also get in on a new same-game parlay offer that's sweeter than Grandma's pumpkin pie. For the Thanksgiving games, all customers get a risk-free bet up to $25 if your same-game parlay doesn't win. Just download the top-rated DraftKings Sportsbook app now and use my promo code KRNT. Bet $1 on any Thanksgiving NFL game and win $100 in free bets if either team scores a point. But you got to use my promo code KRNT this Thanksgiving at DraftKings Sportsbook.
Morning, everybody.
Sports betting partner of the NFL. Must be 21 or older. Iowa only. New customers only. Restrictions apply. See DraftKings.com/sportsbook for details. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-BETS-OFF.
Are you tired of basement repair companies who don't treat your home with respect, or worse, who don't treat you with respect? You're not alone. I was tired too, which is why I founded BAM Basements and Masons, with you, the customer, in mind. You can rest easy knowing that our team will always treat you. And
no answer?
With the voicemail.
Did you leave my voicemail?
The highest quality workmanship and outstanding customer service you won't find anywhere else. BAM Basements is the fastest growing local basement company in Iowa. We have more training and more expertise.
Morning, Paul Butsky. How you doing, man? Happy Thanksgiving. Hey, Trev. What's up? Hey, Trev. I emptied your Dropbox folder, so you guys should be able to upload new content in there, pal. Okay? Thank you. Morning, Richard. Good morning, Sean.
That's BAMBasements.com. Nasty leaks, we've got the fix. Call 963-0226.
No, thank you, bud.
The fact that the Lions' first none-loss is a draw and not a win is just, I don't know what the Fords have done as a family. As
morning, Dan.
What the hell they doing? Like,
Hey,
good to see you.
no, don't look at it that way. Look on the bright side. You just snapped a 12-game losing streak.
really? Way to go, glass half
That's the
full.
best I got for you.
Weekdays, 11 to 2 on 102.1 FM and 1350 ESPN Des Moines.
The following show on 102.1 FM ESPN is paid for by Outdoors Traditions TV LLC.
Morning, Jeff. Yeah, it's a little wet this morning, huh? All right, welcome to this week's edition of the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan, brought to you in part by our good friends out at Three Rivers Boat and RV Storage in Carlisle. I'll tell you about them here in a little bit on this wet, wonderful Saturday, November 27th, all across the good old U.S. of A. Good morning, Tony. How are you doing this morning, bud? Good to see you on Facebook Live. Man, I tell you what, everybody's on Facebook Live this morning. That's awesome. Good to see everybody there. Dan and Jeff and Richard and East Coast Trev and Sean and Paul Butsky, Mr. Hall of Famer. Trev has a wonderful podcast called the Outdoor Drive Podcast, and they are actually part of the Outdoor Call Radio Network. You'll be able to hear them on January 3rd. So I'm excited about that. Morning, Clue Patch. Good to see you. Hey, we got a fun show for you today. We're going to do a little shotgun season preview. Dave Bloom from JLM Guns is supposed to be coming on here in a minute. Now, Dave's on vacation, so I don't know if he, I called him and asked him if he'd be on at 7, so there's a possibility that he might not be awake right now. So we're trying to establish communications with him right now and see what's going on. The show's brought to you in part by our good friends down at Three Rivers Boat and RV Storage in Carlisle. That's $60 a month, gets you a huge, not a small, not a medium, but a huge 12 by 50 assigned spot. Secure 24/7 access. You got security cameras. You get discounts for multiple spots. And you can make a call and make an appointment to fill out an application and choose the spot that you want. They're locally owned, good people down there. They keep it really clean. Tracy, Dick, or Danielle, you can reach them at 5050 at 515-822-1362. 515-822-1362. That's Three Rivers Boat and RV Storage in Carlisle. Good morning, Charles. Good morning, Steve. So Hey, well, we got a minute. It's been really spotty for me for the last week's hunting. I tell you, I mean, there's been a couple nights where I hardly saw any movement at all. So I don't know if they're laying up. Good morning, John. How are you? Steve, good morning. Charles, good morning on Facebook Live there. It's just been really, really spotty, and did have run into some people that were not supposed to be on the property, so I don't know if that's part of the problem or not. But those were really nice conversations. Love to have those conversations with people. But we're gonna get back after it. I took the last day and a half off for Thanksgiving. We're gonna get back at it and see what happens after the show. So we only got a week. This time next week, shotgun season's starting, huh? So that's what's December 4th. That's next Saturday, I believe, right? So first shotgun season is going to be here before you know it. So get out there and get your stuff ready. Make sure you're shooting your shotgun. Make sure you're shooting your.
Don't be scared of bear.
Yeah, don't be scared of bear. Good morning, Jeremy. How are you? Make sure you're out there shooting what you're going to be practicing with what you're shooting. So get out there if you're going to get your gun sighted in. Make sure you're using the same rifle slugs that you're going to be hunting with, and that way when you shoot that you're going to be hitting where you're hitting on paper. So good morning, Kenny Cole. Good to see you. So that we'll see if we can get Dave to call back in here and establish communication. So we got Rob and Christy Taylor at 8, and we'll see how those guys are doing too. Hey, did you? How was your Thanksgiving? Everybody have a good Thanksgiving? Boy, we did. I was a little under the weather, so I was kind of holed up. I didn't want to get anybody. Good morning, Jacob. How are you? Didn't want to get anybody sick, so I stayed in the bedroom and watched football all day. I just I snuck out and got some turkey here and there, but yeah, that was not a lot of fun. Let's see. Kenny, hope you're enjoying the day with the family yesterday. Been helping son fix up house. Yesterday they handed me an envelope telling me that they wanted me to pay for a father and son elk rifle trip. Just asking if you have any few suggestions. Doesn't need to be a monster, but I'd love to see him shoot one. Thanks. Kenny, I'll get a hold of you later after the show, and I've got some suggestions for you. There you go. So anyway, a father and son elk hunting trip. That'd be fun. So, hey, have you got the app yet? If you haven't, you need to do it. Just go to the iTunes store or the Google Play Store, whatever device you have. If you got an iPhone or an Android, we got you covered. We'll be on Alexa here soon. The Outdoor Call Radio Network is going to start January 3rd. Now, there is a good possibility, if you want to listen to the show, you're going to have to get that app. So I'm just giving you fair warning. Make sure that you get that app so you can keep up with the show. And the nice thing about it is you're not going to be tied down anymore. Neither are we. We can actually if we want to do a 3-hour show on Saturday, we can do a 3-hour show on Saturday. If we want to do, we'll always do 2 hours, but hey, maybe later down the road we want to change the time of the show. Maybe, would the show be better for you 8 to 10? With having this network, we're going to have the flexibility to do whatever we want, and that's what's really nice. You're still going to be able to call in, and we've got that all taken care of. And you're not just going to be able to just hear me. You're going to be able to hear some of the best outdoor people in the country on this network. You're going to hear like Trev and the guys from the Outdoor Drive podcast. They do a wonderful job. You'll be able to hear the guys from Keystone Experience out in Pennsylvania. So you're going to hear about other, different parts of the country, how they hunt, how the hunting's different here in Iowa or the Midwest. We've got Scotty Lasith. We've got our good friend over Hank Shaw, two of the best outdoor chefs in the country. So you're going to be able to listen to them and get some really good recipes and stuff like that. We've got George and Diane Lynch from Legendary Gear. George is one of the best waterfowl guys out there, or among the best. And that's me saying that, not George. But George makes some really wonderful calls. But he's going to be doing a thing for half an hour, 45 minutes. That's just all about waterfowl hunting. How to get started, how to get up with your decoy spreads, I've already listened to the first couple shows. I learned a lot from them. They really are really good. So we got who else we got on there? We've got Aaron Martin from Bass Edge. Aaron's really good. Bass Edge is a wonderful program to teach you all about bass fishing, get some great tips. Jason Mitchell Outdoors. Jason's one of the best professional walleye fishermen out there. So they'll be on Thursdays, Tightline Thursdays. And I'm working on some other stuff. Food Plot Fridays. We've got myself and Ben Dunnigan from Backwoods Attraction. We call it the Healthy Herd, and we've already got 5 or 6 shows already done where you're going to learn about food plots, the different lagoons and clovers and all this stuff. It's pretty technical. We're trying to make it fun because I don't know half the stuff he's talking about, and if you listen, it's going to be pretty obvious. But we'll learn together, right? Which is going to be nice. Morning, Mark. Getting ready to start the crew season. Oh, the crow season. A couple of weeks. We already have thousands in town for the winter. This is my buddy Pastor Mark out in Indiana. He's going crow hunting. How will the prize giveaway work? Well, Aaron, you're going to have to just get the app and listen. You're gonna get prizes. That's a great question, Aaron. We're gonna have the phrase that pays. So not only are you going to get a chance to win on Saturdays, but you're going to have a chance to win throughout the week, which is nice. And then the good thing about doing this platform deal, we're still going to do Facebook Lives. Good morning, Susan. We're still going to be doing Facebook Live on Saturdays. But the nice thing about the platform is I've got the ability to go in and go live anytime I want. So if you got the app and you're listening to it, you might hear me just pop in and say, "Hey, everybody, it's Outdoors Dan. I'm live right now." I'll take the first 5 emails or the first 5 texts at this number or this address, and you got a chance of winning a brand new bow, or you got a chance of winning a hunting trip, or a fishing trip, or something like that, huh? See, and that's what's really nice about this. I can pop in and we could even do another show during the week. I'm thinking about maybe on Wednesdays. I got to see how Andrew's schedule is, but maybe on Wednesdays or something, we can do like a warm up to the Saturday show, which is kind of nice. Daryl and Ange from Milo. Good morning, Dan. Milo Locker will be open and special hours for shotgun, and we have an exciting announcement for the first shotgun weekend. Follow us on our Facebook page to see what is the deal. We will be announcing Monday safe and successful hunting to all of you. Well, thank you. And that's Ange. I know that's Ange. Thanks, guys. Happy Saturday there, Fishing Dave. So anyway, you got to get the app. Make sure that you get the app. It's all free. Everything's free, okay? And the nice thing about this is it doesn't, you could be 5 states away. You could be someplace that you don't normally get radio reception. As long as you got cell service or Wi-Fi, you're going to be able to listen to the show anywhere you go. And that's another reason why that we were looking at doing this platform. Good morning, Jeff. We wanted to make sure we were going to be able to reach. From what I'm seeing on this platform, if you got the app, if you got the Outdoor Call Radio app, you'll be able to hear us in 177 different countries. How about that? 177 different countries. Isn't that cool? I think that's pretty cool. Andrew, is that cool?
I'd say that's pretty dang cool.
Yeah, there you go.
I like it a lot.
So anyway, well, we'll have call-ins. We'll take calls. We'll do all this other stuff, and we've been wanting to try this for a while to go national. It gives us a national presence, and we'll still have the local flavor of a local show. But I've got folks like the folks out in Pennsylvania on the East Coast, Trev and Mountain Man and Matt and all them guys. They have to listen to us through Facebook. Well, now they can get the app and they can just listen and they can call in and do all that other stuff. This really opens up a lot of things for us, and we're really kind of excited about it. So I'm happy. I hope you're happy, and just get the app because that's what you're going to need to do to listen to us. It's all free. iTunes or Google Play Store, the Outdoor Call Radio app. And if you have any problems, just message me. All right, Jeff, good morning, buddy. Did you try calling Dave again? No? Yeah. Did you?
Yeah, I think he's still enjoying that vacation thing.
Well, I know he's out of town. Let me. Maybe he's not responding to you. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man.
Maybe he
Thought
doesn't.
we had a connection.
Well, I don't know. Maybe he's. Maybe he. Maybe he doesn't recognize the number, or he could be sleeping. You know, he could be sleeping. Morning, Matt. How you doing, Stewie? Good to see you, bud. So, hey, you know, that's one thing. You know, would you folks out there, would you like a longer show? You know, because here's another thing. We could probably go a little longer if you wanted to. You know, there will probably be weeks that we do that. Rabbits are down this year. Aaron, I'm seeing a lot of rabbits where I'm at. I think it's just where you're at, bud. I'm seeing a lot of rabbits. Let's see. Dave Bloom. All right, let me try this real quick. A live call on the live show. Does a lot of people not respond to Andrew laughing out loud? Yeah, nobody listens to Andrew. Andrew has issues.
Hey, I'm with you. So if they don't listen to me, they're also not listening to you.
Yeah. Really?
We're a package deal.
Really?
That's what happens, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Dave's not listening. He must be hunting or something. Hey! Did you forget? Can Andrew call you back real quick? All right, thanks, bud. All right. We've established communication with the Bloomster. So Andrew is calling. See, I have to call. See, it's the connection I have with the partners. I don't know what it is. Andrew, I don't know. You know, what are you gonna do? He's a lovable kid. I don't know. I think people sense the hostility in him. He's got all this anger. He's got all this built up anger inside of him. You know? It's because he's an Atlanta Braves fan. That's what it is. Yeah, all that anger. Yeah. All right, so hey, we figured that out, right? I hope everyone had a good Thanksgiving, and you're gonna get the app, right? The Outdoor Call Radio app on iTunes or Google Play Store. You need to get that. I mean, he did answer for you. Facts don't lie. Thank you, Brian. I appreciate that. See, these listeners are on it, man. Let's go talk to Dave. Man. Yeah. Good morning, Dave.
Good morning. How we doing today?
We're good, buddy. How you doing?
I'm doing just fine, thank you.
All right, gun season starts next Saturday, man. We need to get people sighted in. Are you guys all ready to bore sight and help people get their optics and stuff ready to go for next week?
Yeah, that's the least of our concerns when it comes to getting ready for gun season, is that kind of thing.
Yeah, what's the major concern? Having ammo?
Ammo is still the biggest push. That is the hardest thing. We're struggling with it. I've talked to other gun shops around the country. It's the same everywhere, so it's just one of those things that it's going to be a really tough go this year.
Well, you know, that's why we've been telling people since July to go to Jlm Shooter Supply.
Yeah, if you wouldn't have got much in July, but you would at least every now and then you probably could have come across and got some from us for sure. But it's just going to be one of those things that's going to be tough.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Well, I came in and bought 6 boxes because you had a bunch in, what was that, a month ago or a month and a half ago?
Yep, sporadically we got it in. That's
yeah, and I bought 6 boxes, so I'm set. But, you know, hey, it's just the way things are, Dave. It's all over the country. You know, my Sunday night show down in St. Louis, we work with Denny Dennis Sporting Goods down there. And Denny's has been around for over 100 years, and they have problems getting stuff. It's everybody. It's just not, that's why we've been telling people all summer, don't wait, check in every week. And I think most people have done that. I do know primers are still a big problem. A lot of people are having trouble finding primers.
Yeah, anything reloading is definitely a challenge right now. That's another one of the things that they just didn't manufacture enough of them, and so people who came and started buying them up bought up a lot of them. And so that is another thing that is way behind on the manufacturing side.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, Dave, hang on. We're going to hit a real quick break, and we'll pick this up here in a second, okay?
All right, sounds good.
All right, we'll be right back with Dave Bloom from Jlm Shooter Supply. Yeah, Jeff, I bought slugs. I'm actually going to shotgun hunt this year. Yep. video camera support system, the Probo Cam and the AT5 trail camera have done it again. Introducing the new Pine Ridge Archery line of 250 archery accessories that you will want to get on your bow. This new line includes stabilizers, peep sights, kisser buttons, and the new wrist sling. The wrist sling is totally set free and is available.
So we're going to talk about optics for guns. I'm trying to decide for either a thermal optic or a night scope or something for yotes, because I'm starting in January. We're going to do a little yote. Thank you, Jeff. I need it, bud. We're going to do a little yote hunting. So when we come back, we're going to talk a little bit about that. If you got any questions here on Facebook Live, you want me to ask Dave, just hit me up on the messenger and I'll ask him for you. Or you can call in 244-1350.
Check out all these great new products at Sportsman's Warehouse or anytime at PineRidgeArchery.com.
There you go, Jeff.
That's all about the outdoors.
That place. That's it, Duggar.
Sportsman's Warehouse. They provide all lines of hunting and fishing gear at the best prices.
I'm just trying to catch up on everybody.
Deer, turkey, waterfowl, elk,
or
whatever hunting you're into.
So does everybody on Facebook Live watching us now? Do you got your apps? Are you going to get your apps on your phones? You can still watch us on Facebook Live. It's going to be nice where we'll still do all this, but I'm building a studio downstairs in the house, so you'll be able. When I'm done, we'll have a big screen TV behind us playing the Respect the Game TV show, and we'll be able to. We'll have a number for you to call in. It'll be just like regular. Only now you'll be able to go and listen to us anywhere you want.
The seminar series happening every month. Your hometown outdoor store should be Sportsman's Warehouse in Ankeny.
I'm excited about the other shows myself. I'm gonna be able to listen in. You'll be able to go Monday through Sunday and hear outdoor content, and be able to listen all week.
Hey y'all, I'm Maddie, and something I love about
Larry Porterfield.
is their gold color.
For what, Nick?
It lets me know that I'm about to enjoy something hot and delicious. It's just comfort food. It feels good.
Thanks, Jeff.
Real guests paid for their testimonial.
5.4 rabbits, Aaron.
If you are, you probably love to transform your wild game into delicious
Like I said, I think it just depends where you're at, Aaron, because I see them all over the place where I'm hunting. I mean, there's rabbits everywhere.
Sausage, snack stick, or jerky around. High Mountain Seasonings offers simple kits you can
Ammo,
easily use
gotcha.
at home, including 3 new low-sodium blends that will produce.
No, Nick, I haven't tried there. Is that online?
Makes grilling steak or smoking favorite meats taste even
Good morning, Rick.
Specialty spices.
Rick in Arizona. Hey, Rick, do you have your Outdoor Call Radio app yet? You better get it.
Also has chili, taco, and fajita
It's free.
blends that are spicing up kitchens and grills.
What a great Christmas present. Get the app for somebody for Christmas. It's free.
At your favorite grilling retailer.
Hey,
or just
let them have the outdoors.
Turkey.com for recipes or to find the closest store near you. High Mountain Seasonings has
Gotcha,
everything
Nick.
you need to make your game or favorite grilling meats taste great.
David Nissen Farmers Insurance Agency in Des Moines reminds everyone that the blood.
Good morning, Roger.
Someone another chance at life. Someday.
Did you have fun out at Triple H this year, bud? Seems like you did.
So give blood and give the gift of life. That's courtesy of David Nissen Farmers Insurance Agency in Des Moines. Trust their years of experience for all of your insurance needs. Call David Nissen Farmers Insurance Agency at 515-221-0448. 515-221-0448.
You're listening to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN.
All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan. My guest is Dave Bloom from Jlm Shooter Supply over there in the good old Urbandale area, right off Douglas. Hey, Dave, we're getting into the first shotgun season is going to start next Saturday, and then second season is going to run December 11th through the 19th. And then we'll get back to archery hunting. And then January, what a lot of folks start doing if they're not ice fishing is they're going to start doing a lot more predator hunting. And I know I talked to you about getting a 30-30. Thank you for doing that for me. And I can't wait to get that. And then, but I'm going to probably still. I know I had our little buddy over there order me a SIG. Predator rifle, and it still hasn't come in yet. I think it's still on back order, if I remember what Nick told me. But I do what, bud?
Yeah, it's still on back order.
Yeah, I can't wait to get that. That Predator rifle looks really, really good. But what do I do about optics? Am I better to go with a regular I know you guys carry Vortex over there now, which I love Vortex optics. But I'm thinking about maybe going with a thermal imaging scope. I mean, what am I really doing if I want to do a lot of night stuff? I'm better off with the thermal imaging, aren't I?
Oh yeah, for sure. Because with a regular optic, you won't be able to hunt at night without it. So that's just a whole other ballgame. I mean, if that's something you're wanting to get into, then there's quite a bit more money involved. Those optics are quite a bit more expensive.
Uh-huh.
But the trade-off is the animals become way less wary. The cover of night gives them a lot of confidence. And so you tend to have more success at night than you do in the day. So there's just trade-offs. You got to be super careful at night because you're, obviously wandering around at night. So there's risk to you to, trip on something, fall down on something, whatever.
Yeah. Well, we put in grizzly shooting towers in this summer.
Oh.
So
you're not actually moving.
No, I'll be in an elevated tower, which is nice because you can throw a little Mr. Buddy heater in there and stay nice and warm during the when it's cold, and so we'll have that in there. And we've got to do something. There's too many coyotes on this property I'm at, and they're affecting they're affecting everything from the rabbits down to they're eating the deer fawns, the turkey population. I mean, they're just. We want to do some management, and it's one of them things. I mean, you got to control the population, otherwise things get really out of whack.
Yep. Yeah. So the downside with that is once you do shoot a couple,
they get pretty smart. They get pretty
smart, and they'll stay away from those towers. And so that's why a lot of guys who hunt them at night actually move around at night just to keep the prey or the predator getting less wary. But certainly start there. Use a game call, something like that. Try to kill a few of them, but you may find after a couple hunts that they're just not coming in anymore. You may have to actually get down on the ground.
Well, that's fine. I just, those are just nice to have. I just figured we could, if we could take out a half a dozen on each side of the property, that's going to help. I mean, it's just good morning, Tanya. How you doing, kiddo? It's just when they have their pups. I mean, you got 2 coyotes, they become 12 to 15 coyotes pretty quick.
Pretty quickly. Yep.
Yeah. I mean, you got to manage them. And nobody's trapping anymore. We've talked about this. God bless you if you're still trapping. There's just the money's just not in it anymore. I mean, you used to be able to make a good living. Or make some good side money with raccoons and the coyotes and stuff. And I mean, you're lucky to get $1 for a raccoon pelt anymore, and
it's just not the same, yeah.
Right. So we're really looking after the deer season, in between that and shed hunting in March or April, to get out there and do a little predator control.
Yeah. Well, the good news is there are so many options for rifles. So if anybody wants to get into that, it is not there's not a lot of barrier to entry.
Yeah.
The ammo we can get the ammo and it's good. Rifles are good. We can get those. Unless you want a very specific SIG one.
Well, like that SIG Predator gun that I'm looking at. I know you guys are an authorized suppressor dealer. I'll have to get a permit from what I understand from what you told me last time we talked about it, but I mean, is that something I should get a suppressor for?
It definitely helps.
Okay.
Now, remember, on a rifle, there's 2 places that make noise. One, the point of ignition, which is what a suppressor covers up. 2, when the bullet goes supersonic, it creates a crack. And you can't suppress that.
Okay.
So a lot of people think you put a suppressor on, nobody can hear the gun, and that's not necessarily true. You would need to shoot ammo that is subsonic. And all of your rifles that are shooting for predators are hypersonic. They're not subsonic rounds. And so will it help? 100%. It'll make a big difference when you're shooting your predator rifle and they can only hear the crack of the bullet. That's the harder thing to hear. But just know that it's not going to be silent. It's going to be, the bullet's still pretty loud.
Okay, well, we can talk about that. So hey, good morning, Rob Taylor. Talk to you at 8 o'clock there, buddy. Rob from Revelton. Hey, have you been down to Revelton yet? Revelton Distillery?
I have not.
Are you? Do you like a cocktail once in a while?
Sure do.
You know, you need to get down there, man. The guys that own Shintro restaurant said that they make the best gin they've ever had. They've got it in all their restaurants and stuff now. They've got gin, they've got whiskey, they got vodka. They got some. Yeah, they got some, and it's all made right there in Osceola, however you say it. Yeah. So, hey, so what am I looking at for night vision or for that thermal imaging? Just so I know how to budget.
Yeah. So, like anything, there's a huge range, but you're talking thousands of dollars, not hundreds of dollars.
Okay. Yeah, but is that going to last me for a while?
Oh, sure.
Okay.
Yeah, it will.
How big's the screen on that?
Again, it depends. There's different screens that you can get on them. Most of the time, you are looking through a hole about the size of the scope that you would normally look through.
Okay.
It's not dramatically different, but again, it just depends on your setup.
Okay. Well, I'm going to rely on you on that. I'm going to look at it, but I just figured that would be a good TV show to do on Respect the Game. I'll have to talk to Larry Mack about that, but I just think we should be showing management more and more on the shows and talking about them on the radio, because if the trapping's down, then it really comes back on us hunters as to be conservationists and to do the management ourselves. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and honestly, predator hunting is one of my favorite type of hunting to do. I mean, it's usually, again, I don't do a lot of night hunting. I do mostly during the day.
Yeah.
But it's pretty fast. It's pretty fast paced. You can move around a lot. You can see a lot of the countryside. You can see a lot of animals. So it's one of those things that it's actually, once you get into it, you're doing the land some good, and it's a lot of fun.
Well, it's carrying capacity. I mean, the land's only going to support so much life, and then if it gets out of whack, that's when you get disease and everything else. And you know, I want our turkey numbers up, and I want to make sure our deer management's good, and predator hunting is an important tool of that. So, hey, I know you are on vacation, and I'm sorry we missed you on the first segment, but I know you guys got a bunch of stuff going on at the store. Can you tell everybody where you're at and what you got going on?
Yeah, so basically we're at 70th and Douglas, so 6931 Douglas Avenue in Urbandale.
Yep.
On the north side of the road, right across from Come and Go. And this weekend, I mean, we're open our normal. We were open yesterday, Black Friday. We're open today. And the sale that we have, that's kind of the one we've been advertising, is $50 off any Beretta or Glock handgun. So if you're in the market for a 92, Beretta 92 or a Glock 19 or 17 or something along those lines, we have lots of those guns in, and they're on sale, $50 off.
That's awesome. Hey, what caliber is that gun that you guys ordered for me for the Coyote on that SIG? Do you remember?
5.56.
5.56. Nick, it's a 5.56, bud, and it is an awesome looking rifle, isn't it, Dave? It's really cool.
It makes a very nice AR style gun.
Yeah, I'm anxious to get that. Dave, thanks for letting us interrupt your vacation, buddy. I appreciate it.
Yeah. No problem.
We'll talk to you next month, and then hopefully I'll pop in and see you at the store before then. Okay.
All right, looking forward to it.
All right, thanks, buddy.
Bye.
There he goes, Dave Bloom from Jlm Shooter Supply. Good morning, Bill. Thanks for checking us out on Facebook Live, buddy. Good to see you. Rob, we'll talk to you at 8 o'clock. Dennis, good morning. Gary, good morning. Gary's out at the duck boat this morning. That's awesome. All right, we need to hit a real quick break. We'll be right back on 1350 ESPN.
Need t-shirts for your school, special events, fundraisers, or apparel for your business? Don't buy online, buy local. From America's Best Apparel in West Des Moines. Take your ideas to them, and their staff members will help you design that t-shirt you'll be proud to wear. Get that personal attention not available online, and call them at 515-223-4422. Fast turnaround time, great prices, and always satisfaction guaranteed. Start creating your t-shirts now by calling America's Best
Hey, I couldn't answer. I'm on the radio.
515-223-4422. That's 515-223-4422.
It's 1350 a.m.
Launched the best-in-class cellular trail camera, the #1 selling action camera in the industry. The new Reveal by
1350
Tacticam will change the way
a.m.?
you scout forever. Not
Yeah,
only
that's
is
what we're
it one
on.
of the easiest to set up, but the most affordable
All right,
cellular
bud.
camera on the market. As you know, you educate your game.
Yeah, that was a
Leave your
commercial.
scent when checking cameras in the field. With Reveal,
Thanks,
those
Greg.
issues are gone. You can
Bye-bye.
receive pictures in almost real time right to your app without going into the field. The Reveal offers half-second trigger speeds, detects game from up to 96 feet away in 4G and LTE wireless modules. Verizon and AT&T plans available. 24-inch LCD screen, adjustable night illumination, and data plans starting as low as $5 a month. The Reveal's world-class app allows you to set up your camera, add cameras, view and organize pictures, and much more. Again, plans starting as low as $5 a month. The new Reveal by Tacticam saves time.
Hey, Reveal's got some big sales going on right now, guys. They got a bundle, and I think it's still this weekend. Go to Reveal or Tacticam.com. Check it out, or you go to my Facebook page. I posted it on there. But if you're looking for some cameras, they got a bunch in, and they had a really good deal going on. So, good morning, Paula. Good to see you. Thank you so much. You're always so nice, Paula. Thank you.
We've got it here at Speed Golf Cars. Let the folks at Speeds handle your golf cart needs. Check out our website for a complete inventory at Speeds.
All right, don't forget, get the app, the Outdoor Call Radio, so you can get that on your phone. Like, here's my iPhone, right? And all you got to do is just get that's what the app looks like on your phone, right there. And you just hit that little button there to hit play, and you'll be able to listen to us live. So, but we're not going to start doing the show live on there until January, the week of the 3rd of January. So what would that be?
Keep your pet out of areas in your home. The Fence Stop system is underground, keeping your property open and easy to maintain. Plus, with a friendly user app on your phone, you can customize the Fence Stop system.
So that would be January 8th will be our first live show on that app. Well, that'll be where you'll have to listen to us if you want to hear the show, okay? So the Outdoor Call Radio app on iTunes or Google Play if you got an Android. And that way you can hear the show wherever you're at, and we can do whatever we want.
Every spring it happens. You can't wait to hear those first
I'm excited. Spurs Up Calls, this commercial, they're going to have a show on there, nothing but turkey hunting. Isn't that awesome? I'm looking forward to that. John Padgett is a Mississippi or Georgia. He's a turkey calling Georgia. I think it's Georgia turkey calling champion. So you'll get some good tips.
Offer 2 surfaces for you to run, including glass, slate, crystal, copper, or aluminum. These calls go from excited yelp and cuts to contentment calls like burrs in a split second. Each call we make is crafted to a different pitch or sound. The single and double wagon
Thanks, Dan.
great rasp sound. The mini wagon calls have a higher raspy pitch, and their little lady walnut box call is one you will want in your arsenal.
Hey, Ed, how you doing, bud? North English, where's that at, Ed?
Check out their calls at
You over in England?
Spurs Up Calls, family owned.
Oh, I say, crikey. Well, that's Australian, isn't it? Sorry about that. Yeah. Oh, I say, Governor. There you go. There's an English one there for you. Sorry about the crikey there.
Each beautiful cherry, walnut, or zebra wood call by hand. Their single wagon design has one friction surface for those who want to run just one sound. Our double and mini wagon wheel designs offer 2 surfaces for you to run.
Hey, we're going to have a booth at the Iowa Deer Classic. So we're going to have some special drawings there. We'll be right next to Sportsman's Warehouse.
In a split second. Each call we make is crafted to a different pitch or sound. The single and double wagon wheels have a great rasp sound. The mini wagon calls have a higher raspy pitch. And their little lady walnut box call is one you
So what we'll probably do on the giveaways is I'll probably have a partner that you'll go pick the prizes up at. So I'll work that out. How about that? I'll try to get some place that's open Monday through Sunday.
Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN.
All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN. Hope everyone's having a great Saturday morning. Did you get enough turkey? Gobble, gobble, gobble. I tell you what, I did. I was not feeling good, and I felt so bad for my wife. She looks forward to Thanksgiving every year. That's one of her favorite holidays because she loves to cook. And it's just like, hey, LC, good morning. Good to see you, LC. LC, do you got the Outdoor Call Radio app yet? You need to go to iTunes or Google Play. If you got an iPhone, you go to the iTunes store. If you have an Android, go to the Google Play store and get the Outdoor Call Radio app. It's free. You need to do that, LC, so you can keep listening to the show. what was I talking about? Oh, Thanksgiving. And I got home Wednesday night from hunting, and I just started not feeling good. It's like, man, this is bad. So I went and isolated myself and just kept away from everybody so people could still come over. And Jenny snuck me some turkey in, and west of Iowa City, Dan, young bird hunting today, Iowa. Oh, there you go. Hey, if you're up by Ed, are you getting into some up there? Are you getting into some? Oh, help me out here. Good morning, Connie. Not Chuckers. What's up in northeast Iowa? That's where grouse. Are you getting up into some grouse up there, bud? There's some grouse up in that area somewhere, isn't there? West of Iowa City. West of Iowa City. Well, I don't know if there's grouse there. That's more, the grouse zone is up in northeast Iowa. So you're probably a little bit south of that, Ed. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. So, good morning, Connie. Pheasants only. Gotcha, Ed. Well, there you go. Well, you got about 20 minutes, and then it's pheasant time. Pheasant time. So, hey, speaking of pheasants, Andrew, outdoors needs it. Outdoors wants it. Outdoors has got to have it, Andrew. Andrew, give it to me. Yeah, I got to put the hammer down. I'm in my stand. I'm in my stand the other day. Nice and peaceful and quiet. And the next thing I know, I hear pow, 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 right over the hill from me. And I'm going, well, that was on my side of the. That's on our property. So I'm sitting there and I'm trying to figure out where it's at, and I'm getting mad. You know, because I've already had a couple things down in this place that I'm hunting at. I've had to get on to some people about some stuff, and I just, I don't know why you have to do that with some people. I mean, I would never do that to anybody. I would never cross a fence. I would never go on somebody's property unless I had specific permission in writing from that person. So I get down, and I'm by myself. I get down, and I'm probably stupid for doing this, to be honest with you. It's probably and I'm sorry, but once I get mad. If I get mad, I'm mad. It takes a lot to get me mad, but once I'm mad, I don't care. So I get down, and my fat little butt runs to the truck, and I get to the truck, and I'm surprised I didn't have a heart attack running to the truck, or a stroke, to be honest with you. So I get into the truck, catch my breath, see if I got the defibrillator on the other seat in case I needed to defibrillate myself. I drive, I hit the gravel, and I'm going up the gravel, and I look over, and I see orange vests on our side of the fence. So now I'm really getting upset. And I go back on the gravel, I come back around, I cut through the cornfield, and I drive right to these guys. And there's 5 of them. And by the time I get to them, they're back on their side of the fence. So I just park right by them. I'm like 20 yards from them. I get out of the truck, and they just keep walking away from me. And I didn't say nothing. I was really proud of myself. I didn't say anything. I just looked at them. And they kept walking and walking, and they finally, and I just stood there and watched them. And then I got back in my truck. I went and got my Polaris. And I said, well, now I know why I haven't been seeing any deer the last couple of days, because people have been walking both sides of the fence out there pheasant hunting when I'm not there, and they say they didn't know I was there, because what I did is I parked my truck down. I didn't park where I normally park. I parked down on this little cut through, and you can see it from one side of the gravel, but the other side of the property you can't see it. So I get back, and I called Larry and the guys, and I said, I know why I'm not seeing any deer now. And so I went and got to another side of the property. And I'm just telling you, I would just, and I called the game warden, and I talked to my friendly game warden, and I said, I just want you to know this is going on. Good morning, Richard. How you doing, man? Good to see you. Good. That's funny. So I know that I see this on Facebook all the time. It happens to everybody. I mean, and listen, I've got that property posted like crazy. And I called the landowner. I talked to the landowner, and the landowner is always real supportive. He wants us to manage that property because he likes to shotgun hunt, and he wants to make sure that we got deer, we got food out there, and it's just aggravating. I'm telling you. So I called. I said, if you see somebody out here and they do not have written permission from me, since I'm the leasee of the property, I want you to write them a ticket. So he said he would, and I got other people watching the property now. So I'm just telling you, it just you work, you go out, you put your food plots out, you put your you get your stands out, you put your cameras out, you do your scouting, you do everything, and then you get people knuckleheads that they don't care, and they just want to get out there and do what they want to do. And I hate to be that way, but you know what? I'm not paying money for other people to do that. That's why I'm doing that. I've invested all that time and money. Everybody should have a place to hunt, and I support that 100%. That's why I've been trying since I moved here to get this I Will thing passed, so people have more public hunting access that doesn't have a private place to go. I'm telling you, and there's some really good public hunting ground, but we need more of it in Iowa. And and I try to be sympathetic towards that. If they would have just come up and talked to me before, or or just had a conversation, I might have said, you know what, if you want to have, I don't pheasant hunt here, we just bow hunt it. But if I'm here, just please don't do it when I'm here. But if I'm not here, then that's one thing. But they don't even do that. If you have a conversation and you talk to somebody, you're going to get more out of that person than if you just think you can do what you want. And well, I'll just say I'm sorry if I get caught. That's not the way to be, right, Andrew? I catch Andrew doing stuff all the time. I keep telling him, just talk to me about it, and then if you get caught, it's not that big a deal, right, Andrew?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. See. Yeah. I know. So don't feel alone if you're having issues. I'm just telling you, it's happening to everybody. Next year, we're putting gates up, and that getting pictures and license plates so that you could have a conversation. So, well, thank you, Bill. Yeah, I couldn't get like I said, I found out where they were parked, but like I said, once I got to where they were at, they were on their side of the fence. It's the people that own the property north of me, and I don't know if it was the owners or if it's just people they had hunting. But like I said, once they're on their side of the property, I can't do nothing about that. But I think they got the message. I mean, and my wife goes, "You got to quit doing that," because I did it. It was 2 weeks ago. I had to do the same thing, and she goes, "You're too old to be doing that," and she's right. I really am. I'm not. What's that song? As good as I once was. I'm not even as good as I once was. That's how bad I am. But it aggravates me, man. It's just I just can't stand that anymore. Just drives me nuts. Be polite. It's just like I tell everybody. If you want to get access to a property, don't go the day before the hunting season. Go 3 or 4 months before. Knock on the door. Don't wear your hunting clothes. Wear some jeans and a nice shirt. And just knock on the door, and I guarantee you, if you do that, you're 70% more likely to get permission than to knock on somebody's door the day of or the day before and say, "Hey, can we hunt your field?" Because people don't like that. It's rude. I'm just telling you. And the reason I know that, I get landowners telling me that all the time. That's just the way it is. Hey, I got to take a quick break. We'll be right back on 1350 ESPN. Hey everybody, Outdoors Dan here. Let me ask you a quick question. Are you a hunter? If you are, there's a group that... Yeah, I'm out of shape, I can tell you. That old pounding thing. Hunting Works for Iowa is a statewide organization that is focused on not only what hunting is, but what it does for the state of Iowa. Did you know hunting in Iowa annually brings in huge economic resources to our state? Hunters buy tags and permits every year so they can hunt here. That impacts restaurants, retail stores, gas stations. Yeah, you know it, Davey. Outfitters and guides all over the state of Iowa. That leads
to hundreds of millions of dollars in state taxes and retail sales that help keep Iowa moving forward. Anti-hunting groups are working hard every year to limit your ability to hunt here, so Hunting Works for Iowa is partnering with not only hunters but businesses all across the state to protect your rights. If you want to learn more about Hunting Works for Iowa, or if you're interested in becoming a partner,
hey, when you got that commercial for that, is it like, is it distorted or does it sound good?
Heading to your favorite outdoor spot? Is your hunting, fishing, or utility knife ready for any task? Well, if you used the original Work Sharp knife and tool sharpener before you left, you bet they are. The Work Sharp knife and tool sharpener is designed to sharpen every knife you own. By using changeable, flexible, abrasive belts, the sharpening system is able to sharpen a variety of knives, including curved and serrated knives, tonto blades, fillet knives, gut hooks, axes, and even kitchen knives. The Work Sharp knife and tool sharpener does this with precision angle sharpening guides and flexible abrasive belts to ensure the proper 20-degree angle.
Did they call for rain today? I don't remember rain in the forecast. Did I miss that?
Family-owned and operated company. Customer service is always a call away. So if you love the outdoors and depend on a sharp knife, consider checking out one of the Work Sharp knife and tool sharpeners or the Work Sharp guided field sharpener at a store near you, or anytime at WorkSharpTools.com. That's WorkSharpTools.com.
We all want the deadliest broadheads out there. Have you tried a slick trick? Slick tricks are one of the most accurate and deadliest broadheads on the market. No matter which slick trick model you choose, the Raptor trick, the Viper trick, the Magnum, the Wicked trick, the Grizz trick 2, or the standard slick trick, they all offer bone-crushing penetration with superior cutting diameters. They feature an all-steel ferrule Alcatraz blade lock system to prevent broadhead failures at the moment of impact that will help you get your game. If you're a mechanical fan, the Raptor trick is going to be your favorite with its 4-edge bone.
Well, that's not good, David.
Cutting diameter and deadly accurate flight. Bow hunters need gear that they can depend on 100% of the time. You wait all season for that shot. Do not trust it.
Well, Jerry, everybody should ask permission, right?
Short recovery. For more information, go online at slicktrick.net. This year, trick 'em with Slick Trick.
What do you mean, Jerry? You know that.
Hi guys, Jackie Bushman here with Buckmasters. When it comes to food plot seed and deer feed, the Mississippi-based Backwoods Attractions product line has you covered. From their food plot blends like Trophy Acre, Lazy Acre, Clover Deluxe,
Did you get a lot of turkey
Dixie Six, to their attractants like Game Changer, Sweet Stuff, and Buck Robin.
Oh, that's
Best way to
good.
put it
You
is,
smoke
if
'em?
you're not using Backwoods Attraction products, you better hope your neighbor isn't either. From small to large acreage, Backwoods Attraction has the
I gotta
feed
get a
and
haircut.
seed perfect for your hunting
My
property.
hair
So
is
do
so
yourself a
long.
favor and swing by and
I
support
swear
your
it's like a
local
mullet,
co-op or
man.
farm supply store and
I got
ask
hair
for Backwoods
everywhere.
Attraction to set yourself up for a successful fall.
Let's talk about a store.
Well, there you go, Gary. That's an awesome idea.
Come true in Osceola, Iowa. It's the story of Revelton Distilling Company. These fine distilled whiskeys, gins, and vodkas were born from the labor of Rob and Christina Taylor. It's amazing hearing the customers' descriptions of how unique each bottle looks and how each spirit tastes and satisfies with every sip. From the honey whiskey to the whiskey and cream, or the robust mulberry gin, American gin, or vodkas. Revelton Distilling visitors can't believe the flavor profiles the mixologists are creating at the distillery every day. Revelton Distillery is open Wednesday through Sunday in Osceola. They're located at 1400 West Clay Street, right off I-35. Revelton Distillery fine spirits are also available at your local grocery and other retailers around Iowa. Please check them out online at ReveltonDistillery.com or visit them at the distillery. If it's time to celebrate or just time to sit back and unwind, well, then it's time for a Revelton moment.
This is the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on Des Moines.
Like that, did you, Rob?
1350 ESPN.
All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio on 1350 ESPN. Hope everyone's having a great Saturday. Thanks for everybody checking us out on Facebook Live as well. We appreciate that. Always do, always do. So first season shotgun is going to be December 4th through the 8th. Second season is going to be December 11th through the 19th. Late muzzleloader is going to be December 20th through January 5th. And then archery is going to pick up on there as well. So there you go. Late season's here. So I've had a couple people ask me about what do they do? Can they listen online if they don't have the app? Yeah, you can. I would tell you to get the app though. The app is going to be way more convenient. And you can plug your phone in your truck or your car and just listen through your car speakers through CarPlay. It works fine that way. But you can also go to the outdoorcallradio.com. That's my website, and I do have players on the home page and on the Outdoor Call Radio page, so you can listen that way as well. But I would urge you to get the app because there's nobody going to bug you. Nobody's going to take your information. It's free. It's just that's the best way for you to keep up with Andrew and I. Okay. Plus, you get to listen to all the other content. And if you get the app, you're going to be able to go and try to win stuff throughout the week. I don't know if I told you this or not. I think I have. But we're going to be giving away a bunch. I've got Elite Bows to give away next year. I've got $100 gift cards to the Milo Locker for if you want to send some steaks or Iowa chops to somebody anywhere in the country, you can ship them. We'll have several of those. We'll have gift cards to Sportsman's Warehouse. We're going to have stuff from Spurs Up Calls, homemade turkey calls. These things are some of the best designs and soundboards I've ever heard in a friction call or on a box call or a mouth. It'll be a whole pack. So we'll have a bunch of those. I think they're going to give us a dozen of those, so we'll give those out. George Lynch is going to do some handmade waterfowl calls that we're going to give away. We've got $50 or $100 gift cards to Game High Clothing. So we'll have probably half a dozen or a dozen of those where you can get some great camo for your hunting stuff. Probably going to give away a hunt or two the first year. We got some really cool stuff for you, and you're going to have to get the app to take part in that because you're going to want to listen Monday through Sunday. And it'll be on a loop. So if you miss it, don't worry about it. It's going to play for 12, or what is it, Andrew, 23 hours? It'll be on a loop, except for Saturdays, because we'll be live on Saturdays, and then we'll have some other stuff. I think I've got this worked out where you'll be able to hear the Sunday show out of St. Louis too. But we got some other stuff on there we're cooking up, so we'll have fun with it. And you're gonna, like I said, we'll have a phrase that pays, and then we'll have a listener of the week something, and I think we're gonna do a launch party too. I talked to Andy out at Central Standard Restaurant, and we're gonna qualify 100 people to come out and have dinner on us and do a launch party. How about that? So we'll figure that out. We're probably going to do that in February, so it'll be like 3 or 4 weeks after we launch, just to make sure everything's up and running. But we're going to have, get some sliders and some frosty beverages and some other stuff. We'll have to figure all that out. But Andy is all for it. So, and hey, Revelton's at Central Standard too, so you can have a little cocktail there. So there you go. I'm excited about that. We got a lot of stuff cooking up for everything. So I think that's the way to go. Don't you, Andrew? Andrew's so talkative this morning.
Yes. Now that I get my chance, I think it is a good idea.
Yeah. All right. Andrew's happy.
We're all happy.
Are we happy? Are you happy? I'm happy. Are you guys happy? Good morning, Brent. How you doing, bud? Good to see you. So, hey, and we're going to be able to go and do more live remotes, road shows, stuff like that. I'm pretty pumped. It's going to be fun. So, I'm just stalling. We're up against the break again.
Stalling again.
We got Rob and Christy Taylor coming up here in a second. I've got fishing reports to do yet. I've got we got stuff to talk about. But we're gonna check in with Revelton. They got some neat stuff coming up for the holidays. Or holiday. We're down to Christmas and Festivus and
New Year's.
New Year's. Yeah. So we'll talk with them here in a second. So, do y'all have any questions? You got questions? We got answers. What thermal imaging scope are you going to get? I don't know yet. It's gonna probably be something from Vortex, or I don't know. I got to get in there and look at it. But I'm getting ready, man. I'm telling you, it's crazy. It is crazy. So I hear music. That means we got to go. So, all right, you keep it here and stand by. We'll be back. If you want to call in, we do have open lines, 515-244-1350, 515-244-1350. Other than that, we'll pick it up on the backside of this little break right here on 1350 ESPN.
these times when a lot of us are working from home, it's even more important to make sure
Milo Locker certificate's coming up. Shotgun season's next week. If you haven't won one, this is the time to get ready.
to schedule a check on your
Lock and
current
load.
heating and cooling systems. Is your house too dry and giving your family issues? A Honeywell dehumidifier system installed with your AC heating system can solve that
I'm trying to
issue
figure out how to give away a truck.
Wyckoff Heating and Cooling is
You know, we've given away a camper. We've given away some stuff over the last 20 years, but we've never given away a truck. So I got to figure out how to do that. But I'm looking at maybe trying to give away a truck.
time on the water or in the woods this year. Please call the folks.
Maybe
at
I can get
Wyckoff
Smoke and
Heating
Joe to do that.
for any of your home or business heating and cooling needs. One call to Wyckoff Heating.
Everybody's getting ready to hit the pheasant fields. You know how I know that? We just lost about 8 or 10 people on Facebook Live. It's pheasant time.
Whether it's camping, hunting, or fishing, you want your camping setup to be easy and your stay as comfortable as possible. Camprite has been helping folks enjoy the outdoors as problem-free as possible.
Maybe maybe we do a camper again. We had fun with that camper giveaway. That was fun.
Carry great tents like the original tent cot that started it all. This fully enclosed, off-the-ground sleep shelter combines the comfort
Just
of a
Rob?
standard
No
sleeping
Christy?
cot with the added protection of a tent. Camprite features
She's
several
cooking.
models of tent cot units,
God bless her.
single and double units. They also specialize in sleeping bags, camping tables, cooking prep units, chairs, and other fine quality outdoor products. With over 17 years of field testing great outdoor gear products, Camprite is the right choice to make adventures not only comfortable, but also carefree. Check out all these Camprite products at your local Sportsman's Warehouse or anytime on the web at camprite.com.
Good morning, Todd. Semper Fi, buddy.
So it's time to refill the tank. Where are you going for a great meal that won't break the bank? Well, why not fill up at Central Standard Restaurant in Waukee? There's more than great burgers and handmade ice cream shakes waiting for you at Central Standard
Andy
Restaurant.
said we could do like little mini sliders or tacos,
Fried chicken, smoked pulled pork,
you know,
grilled salmon,
and then they'll
or
do like
Iowa
drink
pork
specials for
tenderloin.
like
To name
2
just a few,
hours.
Central Standard
We
Restaurant
just got to
features
figure out a
awards that
Saturday
will
to
sure
do it.
please even the pickiest ones in your crew.
I'm
The daily
thinking,
mac and cheese specials will bring a
I don't
smile
know,
to any
February or
kid from
March.
5 to 50. The shakes are just like Mom and Dad had back in their day. Cold, tall, and amazing. Central Standard Restaurant features shakes like birthday cake, cookie dough, strawberry cheesecake. Chocolate, strawberry, and vanilla are always available as well. From
Morning,
large screen
Justin.
TVs and plenty of local and
Well, you know
domestic
what we could
brews,
do
you'll be
if
relaxed
we're
and
on the
enjoying your time
platform,
at
we could do the
Central
show
Standard so
live out
much,
there. Just
it'll
do a
become one
special
of your go-to
do a
places.
special Saturday
Carryout is
evening or
always
Saturday
available at
afternoon.
Central Standard. Central Standard Restaurant is located at 1222 Southeast University in Waukee, Iowa. Just a short drive from anywhere. Central Standard Restaurant, the perfect place to fill your tank when you're hungry.
KRNT Des Moines is 1021 FM and 1350 ESPN, Des Moines Sports Leader, a Des Moines radio group station.
You're listening to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN.
All right, welcome back to hour number 2 of the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan. Hour number 2 is brought to you by the fine folks at Elite Archery. They just launched the new Envision. Have you seen that new bow yet? I'm telling you what, that thing is amazing. You got to go to elitearchery.com and check out all the specs, but it's 31 inches axle to axle. It's got some brand new limb designs on it. Larry says it's one. I haven't shot it yet, so I can't tell you firsthand. Larry's been hunting with it all fall, and he's taken several animals with it, and he said it's one of the smoothest bows he's ever shot. He likes it a lot, but he said that about the Encore, too. He did. He shot a lot of big animals with that Encore. But I think between that and the Remedy, which is the Encore, the Envision looks so nice, I ordered one. I bought one. Now, full disclosure, I normally get a free bow every year because they're one of my partners, because they want me to shoot it, right? So, but I looked at that and I said, you know what? I don't want to. I'm going to see if I can late season hunt with that bow. So I went ahead and just went on the website and bought one, and they're shipping it to Archery Field and Sports, so you can do that. But Mark's got some in. Go over to Archery Field and Sports and check them out over in Altoona. Our Sportsman's Warehouse should be getting some in soon. But they also have 2 price point bows that are really rocking, and you want to check those out. It's all there at Elite Archery. I don't know who that is. Whoever just texted me about the Milo certificate, you need to give me your name and everything, because I don't know who that is. So, all right, let's go to the phones. We got EliteArchery.com. Squirrel, let's go see what Mr. Taylor's up to. Hi, Mr. Taylor.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Incredible. Just pulled up to the distillery, working on barrel and bourbon today. So
bourbon.
We'll be putting away about 16 barrels of bourbon back in the rack house today.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Is that what you showed me the other day?
It is.
Yeah. You're getting kind of full in there, aren't you?
Oh no. We've got some room.
Okay.
So,
all right. I just want
to. As we declutter from post construction, we find room for barrels everywhere out there.
Well, that's a good day. You know, I was thinking about you the other day. I'm sitting there trying to think of things I can do promotionally next year. What do you think? How big of a promotion if I got you guys to give away a barrel, not a full barrel, but an empty barrel? Don't people relish those things? I mean, aren't those kind of like a sought after item?
Yes, they are.
And didn't you tell me those barrels are worth like several $100?
Yes, they are.
What are they worth, Rob? I can't remember exactly. Like, what do you think a barrel's worth?
Well, a used whiskey barrel, pretty much average on the market's about $100. You can get a used whiskey barrel. Bourbon barrels, on the other hand, are coveted because you can only use them once for bourbon, and then the brewers and winemakers and quite frankly other distilleries covet them because they've only been used one time and they have that beautiful aftertaste of bourbon. So they're very coveted when they do come out in the market. Quite frankly, there's very few of us that give them away just because.
Well, they're not chewing on the barrel, are they?
Well, gosh, I hope not. But,
well, you said it had the aftertaste of bourbon. I just that doesn't mean they're chewing on the barrel.
No, it just means that bourbon has sunk into the whiskey staves, and as it aged, and it stays there. So you can infuse other products, including things like honey and maple syrup, and there's just so many other things you can do with that barrel after you've used it for bourbon that there's just very few on the market that, and very few people that will give a bourbon barrel away.
You know, how hard do those poor little bees have to work to fill one of them barrels? That's hard.
Yeah, they have to work pretty hard.
Yeah, I mean, how many gallons is that barrel?
55.
Them poor little bees. You quit being mean to those bees, making them fill those barrels.
Amen, brother.
Hey, I'm giving Rob some trouble, but I'm going to tell you right now, my wife, the best honey my wife I've ever brought home was from Revelton. Rob has his own bees, his own hives, and he's got like 4 or 5 different hives. I think it's 5, isn't it, Rob?
Actually, about 35 hives this year.
Well, I mean, but isn't there like 5 different flavors?
Yeah, and our bees pick up different flavor based upon where those hives are at. So,
see, I didn't know that, and I bet you there's a lot of people that didn't know that. That every hive, if you have a different whatever pollination or pollinator or whatever they're doing, it like clover is going to have a different. The clovers are going to have a different taste. But man, that honey is amazing.
Thanks, man.
Well,
yep,
you're welcome.
It makes great whiskey too.
Well, what are you, Rob? Andrew's over here laughing at you. What are you laughing at Rob for?
I'm not laughing at Rob. I'm always laughing at you. That's not a mistake.
Well, I didn't say anything out of bounds. I mean, Rob, am I wrong? Those honeys taste different.
They do taste different.
Yeah. See, I'm not wrong. I'm wrong sometimes. Well, I'm wrong a lot of times.
We need to bring Andrew down and do a honey tasting with him.
No, you don't need Andrew down there. You got enough problems.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you got too much. You know, I go down there. I always bring gifts. I bring jerky or some sausage or sticks. And Andrew would be down there with drinking utensils. Where's the tap?
I can see that.
Where's the tap, Rob? That's what he would be saying.
That's true.
Yeah. I know how he is.
That's insane.
Yeah, it is insane. So, so what's going on down there now? You guys got through. What are you doing?
Turning my mic off.
Oh, that's a good thing. So, you guys got Christmas coming up down there, big parties. You got the Medicine Man. Has he already been there, or is he coming?
No, Jesse's coming next weekend for our next Saturday is our Repeal Day Party. So Saturday, December. Hold on, just a minute. I want to make sure I'm accurate. Saturday, December 4th, we're actually having a Repeal Day Party. That was the day in history that prohibition was sunsetted, and we could legally drink in this country again. So we always try and have a party down at Revelton, and this year we're actually having what we call a Repeal and Reveal Day Party because we're going to release our documentary that we've been working on for the last 10 months about Revelton and building the distillery.
Well, where's that going to air at?
It's actually on site at the distillery. So
really,
we're gonna play it before we go into the big band that we've got playing down here next Saturday at 6 p.m.
So is this going to be like The Office, where people followed you around and got all the details and all the things? So it'd be like a big special.
It will be.
Oh,
absolutely.
Oh my gosh! I actually know somebody that's cool. That's awesome. I can't wait to see that one.
Yeah, I haven't even seen it yet. So I've just seen little snippets of it, and I think it's going to be good.
Yeah. Well, I'm excited about what you guys are doing down there. I just talked to Andy Corso over there at Central Standard. We're going to do an outdoor call radio kickoff party, and we're gonna since you guys are partners on the show, they're going to offer some special deals for like an hour or two, because we have to go by the rules and regs and all that other stuff that you're always telling me you got to do. But that's why I was thinking if we did like a barrel, we can kind of do what we want with that, right? There's no regs on that.
Nope.
And I think people would like that I mean, those are like big home decor things. I mean, especially if people have like a rec room or if they've got a bar area in their house, that Revelton barrel would be pretty coveted, I would think.
Oh yeah. Absolutely. We'll work something out, Dan, as we always do, and Andy out at Central Standard is awesome to work with.
Oh, they love you guys. Yeah.
Oh, their whole team is phenomenal.
I told everybody about what the guy from Central said about your gin. That was George, right?
Yeah, George Famaro. Went to school with him.
Yeah, he said that was the best gin he's ever had.
Yeah, that's a guy that's world traveled, so we take that compliment. We asked him when he said it the first time if we could quote him, and he said, "You can quote me all day long."
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's I can't take credit for the gin though. That's all Christy. She's the gin master. I just do the whiskeys and bourbon and the rest of the flavored products. But she rocks it on gin.
Yeah. Well, I give all you guys credit, the whole crew.
Oh, thanks.
Well, I think you do a good job down there, and I think you're doing a lot of good things. I've heard nothing but good things about Revelton. So.
Thanks. Yeah, we've got 14 employees now, so it's growing leaps and bounds, and we're doing some great things. I'm super proud of our team. It's just humbling to be a part of it.
All right. Well, I'll get down there after First Shotgun, and we'll sit down and chew the fat on what we can do for a promo next year. And I tell you what, I do want to. We're going to do a grilling pack. I know in June or July, and I'm gonna bug some of those some bottles of honey off of you.
Deal.
Yeah, I just got to make sure Jenny doesn't hear about it, because if I bring that Revelton honey, she wants it. So.
Oh no, we'll have to outfit her. She's a great Revelton ambassador too. So we can we'll always set some aside for your lovely bride. So
you're good,
man. Make it happen, man.
Yeah, make it happen, Captain.
Thanks, Dan.
All right, now what do you got? Now, you got the Medicine Man coming next week. What about Christmas? You got any holiday stuff coming up?
We're gonna have some holiday specials. You can always follow us on Instagram or Facebook at Revelton DC, as well as our website. But we've got we've got tons of specials. Actually, this weekend is Black Friday, and moving into this weekend, we've got our non-alcoholic Revelton root beer. It's buy one case, get the second case free.
And folks, I'm going to tell you something. That root beer rocks. That's some of the best root beer I've ever had. It really is.
Thanks.
Yeah.
And you can only buy it at the distillery. We don't distribute it out there. So, and I think we're 20% off all Revelton merchandise today. 20% off of all of our fine spirits in the retail shop, and we just released a barrel-aged gin, so it is new to the market, only about a week and a half old, and we're nearly sold out of it already. So it's limited release, and it's one of a kind. I think we're the only one in Iowa that makes it the way that we do, and rave reviews on our barrel-aged gin. So,
okay. And
love to see. Go ahead.
No, I was going to say, you can also find Revelton stuff in all the Hy-Vees.
Yep, most of the Hy-Vees in central and southern Iowa, as well as Fairways. We've got a good partnership with those guys now too.
Yep.
So I always say this: if you go to your favorite restaurant, and they don't have Revelton, ask for it.
Yeah.
Go to the favorite grocery store, if they don't have Revelton, ask for it. And Iowans have been phenomenal about embracing it and posting it all over the place about how much they love it. So
well, you guys are good folks down there. You do a lot of good things for people, and yeah, I don't want to embarrass you, but I enjoy working with you guys.
Right back at you, Dan. It's been a good partnership.
All right, buddy. Well, let me know how things are going, and then, like I said, I'll get down there as soon as I get done hunting, and we'll sit down and figure out because I'd like to do something like midsummer with you. I think that would be a perfect time.
Sounds great. Love
Okay.
to. And punch Andrew in the arm for me today.
I can't do that. He's so frail. He's an Atlanta Braves fan. I gotta coddle him.
World Series winning Braves fan. Thank you very much.
Well, that's only
There
because
you go.
that's only because they hired everybody else's. They rated everybody to win. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, he's so happy, Rob. I got to give him a little trouble.
Yeah, amen, brother.
Yeah. All right. Give my best to Christy and all the crew, and thank you, and we'll see you soon.
Thanks, Dan. Have a great day.
You too. There he goes, Rob Taylor, Revelton, down in Osceola, Iowa. All right, we'll be right back on 1350 ESPN for some fishing reports, and we'll take your calls. Hey, Skippy Peterson, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you, Skippy. 244-1350, 244-1350. Let's line some calls up and give some Milo certificates away right here on the show. We'll be right back.
Hey, are you in the market for a new RV this year? Here's a place to help you start looking for that new travel partner for your
I need it, Skippy.
or outdoor adventure.
It's not looking good, man. I got 6 days left, and then it's shotgun season.
RV has been serving Iowa camping enthusiasts for 50 years. They carry pull-behind or fifth-wheel RVs from Sprinter.
It's been a hard season already, man.
They now carry
It's my fault.
horse trailers.
I can't blame anybody but myself.
For rodeo and horse lovers. Imperial RV also features a full-service center.
I say that every year.
Repair that your RV might have. Imperial RV can finance on site to help you with all your financing needs.
Yeah, Rob and Christy, they're good people. I like them guys.
For anything you might need to keep your camper going. They're open Monday through Saturday, located at 1727 South Ankeny Boulevard in Ankeny, Iowa. Please call them at 515-964-1424 or check them out online at ImperialRVCenter.com. That's ImperialRVCenter.com. Imperial RV Center in Ankeny, making memories to last a lifetime.
At American Family Life Insurance, we know that protecting your family's financial future is a priority, and life insurance is an easy way to help make that happen. You'll feel good knowing you've taken steps to protect what matters most if you were to pass away. Plus, life insurance is often more affordable than you think. Let's talk about options that fit you. Contact Darren Islander, agent at 515-964-7575 today.
Did someone win a Milo certificate last week and you didn't call them about it? Did you have their info?
Wisconsin. You were hunting and a deer tick just crawled onto your leg and is
What's his
burying its
name?
head into your flesh.
He's texting me
You can't
now.
feel the bite, and you may or may not find the
Is
tick.
it Jeff?
In the coming weeks, you may or may not notice
Jeff
a red
what?
ring around the bite.
I think
Shortly
that's it,
thereafter,
yeah.
You may or may not get really
Yeah,
sick.
that's it.
Your
So
doctor
you already
may
got
or
him
may
in the
not
system?
Test you for Lyme disease.
Okay.
The test may or may not detect it, meaning you may or may not get the medication needed. If untreated or not treated on time, you could have a lifetime of complications. Don't take that chance. Get Elimitic clothing from Game Hide. Elimitic features Insect Shield, a repellent that is fused to the fabric fibers. Ticks hate it. Elimitic clothing will retain its effectiveness for the life of the garment and needs no special care. The treatment is odorless and invisible. Wearing Elimitic can help protect you from ticks, chiggers, and other
You got it,
insects,
Jeff.
and is featured in a complete line of quality Game Hide hunting clothing. To learn more, visit GameHide.com.
As we head to the fields this hunting season, you need to remember to work up your pet's activity level slowly. Don't take them out on opening day and expect them to perform without having any previous exercise. Remember to have a proper first aid kit for your pet when you go into the field. That should include bandage materials, gauze, antibiotic ointment, and items that could be used as a splint if needed, plus a muzzle. Even friendly dogs will bite if they're in pain. Please make sure your pet is current on all vaccines before you head out. Your pet should also have a good physical exam to make sure he/she is healthy enough to go hunting. Always provide your pet with protection from the elements, and this includes a high-quality pet carrier for the trips, a blaze orange hunting vest which makes your pet more visible and provides protection from the bush as he or she runs through. Be careful and have fun. Remember, this is what most of our dogs were born to do. This message has been brought to you by Dr. Steve from Westfield Veterinary Hospital. For questions about keeping your pet healthy, contact Dr. Steve by phone at 515-9865-PET. Westfield Veterinary Hospital, for the life of your pet.
Hello, this is Dave from Jlm Shooter Supply in Urbandale. We are a full-service gun shop that specializes in helping you find the right firearm for your needs. We carry new and used firearms for all shooting disciplines, from self-defense to shooting enthusiasts, as well as folks who like to hunt.
Who's ready for ice fishing?
Expanded our store to better
A little
serve
hard
your needs.
water.
We
Y'all
accept
ready?
trades on all types of guns. We'll also look at any
Man,
firearm
I'm so sick of getting ads. Yeah. Did
JLM
Jerry
Shooter
want one
Supply
yet?
carries firearms to meet any budget, and we can even special order items for those who like to add higher-end guns to their collection. JLM also has a full-time gunsmith on board that can help with all your gun repair needs. So from ammo and hearing protection to gun cleaning kits, holsters, and sights, we handle it all at JLM Shooter Supply in Urbandale. Please stop by and see us at 6931 Douglas Avenue in Urbandale, or call us at 515-331-1577. That's 515-331-1577.
It's the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN.
All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan. Hope everyone's having a great Saturday all across the good old US of A. Appreciate you checking in every Saturday morning. Let's head over to the phones, and we're going to see what old Jerry's up to this morning. Good morning, Jerry.
Good morning, Dan. How are you?
I'm good, man. How are you doing this year?
Oh, reasonable so far.
Nothing wrong with that. How's your deer season?
I'm seeing him, but he just can't get close enough to the bow. I'm trying to get him to walk a little bit closer.
Yeah. I tell you what, I haven't. I saw a really nice one the other day, and I rattled and grunted. He cared less. I quit rattling. I just started grunting at him, and I had one almost come in the other day, and I just didn't have enough time to get the camera on him and get a shot. But it's getting down to the 0 hour, buddy. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I was just on the phone a little bit ago to Hunter, and so you did remind me to call the other landowners next to me and ask permission. I know it's a big thing. I just forgot that detail, so I appreciate the reminder.
Well, no, like I said, I just think people need to be as courteous as they can. You get more if you're courteous about it, and it's just the way it should be. I mean, I would never go on anybody else's property unless I call and talk to them first. I mean, that's just being respectful.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I've hunted the other farmers' grounds for years. It's just Jerry forgot to do the simple thing.
Yeah, well, that's all right. So, just calling in to say hi?
I was just trying to see if you happen to have a Milo certificate, because when we get our deer processed down there, you end up having a lot more friends than you knew you had with that product.
Oh, I'll tell you what, they go quick. I got some Milo stuff, so this is good for $50 worth of specialty products. So you're going to pay for your processing this time, and then you get $50 worth of your sticks, jerky, and stuff like that with this certificate.
Perfect.
All right, so just bring in a full carcass or boned out deer, and they'll take care of the rest.
It's good for summer sausage, ring bologna sticks, stuff like that.
And that's what we give the farmers for letting us hunt their ground.
I do the same thing for my landowner. I always load them up with deer, and they really like that, don't they?
Well, yeah, they love it. They enjoy it.
Yeah. And you're sharing back to what they're letting you hunt, and you share them back, and it works for everybody.
Yeah, and they're happy. And then next year and the year after and so on, you get to hunt the ground again.
Yeah, it's a good thing. Yeah, Jerry. Let's see. You know what? I'm just going to give you one. Merry Christmas. We'll call it an early Christmas present.
Thank you, Dan.
Oh, you're welcome. We'll call you back after the show, bud.
Perfect.
All right. Thanks. Tell Hunter I said hi.
Okay. Bye, buddy.
All right. Bye-bye. All right. 244-1350, 244-1350. If you'd like to call in, I'll give a couple more away in honor of shotgun season. That way you got them in hand. You can pick them up this week. Fishing report brought to you by the fine folks at Sportsman's Warehouse. Arrowhead Lake, fishing's fair. Black Hawk Lake, the crappie bite is good. The gills are slow, the walleye slow, yellow perch are fair. Brushy Creek, black crappie are fair. Gills are fair, walleye are slow, yellow perch are fair. North Twin Lake, black crappie are fair, yellow bass are fair. Storm Lake, channel kip fish bite is fair, walleye are slow, white bass are fair. Spirit Lake, the water temperature is 43 degrees. Fish are moving in more shallower. Black crappie bite is fair. Bluegill are fair. Walleye are good. Yellow perch are fair. West Okoboji Lake, black crappie bite is good. Gills are good. Walleye are fair. The panfish perch bite has been pretty consistent on West Okoboji Lake. Banner Lake, the rainbow trout bite is good. Use inline spinner, spoon, small plastics, or live baits under floats. Don't forget you need a valid fishing license and pay the trout fee to fish or possess trout. Big Creek, the black crappie bite is fair, walleye are good, and the wiper bite is fair. Lake Patoka, rainbow trout is good. Same thing. You want to cast inline spinner, spoons, small plastics, or live bait under the floats. Is it really 8:24 already? Wow. Where'd this show go? I mean, this show went quick.
It always breezes by.
I'm telling you. You need a valid fishing license and the trout fee and possess trout. Red Rock Reservoir, the white crappie bite is fair. Catching crappies and using jigging or trolling panfish plastics or a live bait, especially in the white breast arm, is working pretty well right there. All right, there you go. There's your fishing report. 244-1350, 244-1350 if you want to call in. And we'll give you an early Christmas present of a beautiful Milo Locker certificate. And don't forget, Milo Locker's open today. And what they said, and they're going to have special, what did Ian say? I got to go back and read this real quick. Ian said, where are you at, Ian? Oh, here we go. Good morning, Dan. Milo Locker will be open special hours for shotgun and have an exciting announcement for First Shotgun Weekend. Follow us on our Facebook page to see what the announcement will be Monday. Safe and successful hunting to all of you. That's from the fine folks at the Milo Locker. How about that? Hey, and don't forget, man, Christmas, if you want to send, how would you like to send Iowa chops to somebody in, say you got an aunt and uncle in New Mexico. Well, they don't have Iowa chops in New Mexico. They got New Mexico chops. And who wants that? Iowa chops are where they're at. You can send a box of Iowa chops. They ship anywhere now at the Milo Locker. Just go to their website and check on shop or shop and send meats. And you can actually build your own box and send out. They got grilling packs. They've got Iowa chops. I think they got some steaks on there. They got a variety of different things. And I'm telling you what, wouldn't that be a great gift to get a little taste of Iowa for Christmas? I think that'd be a great gift. Andrew, I would like that for a gift.
Well, now I know it's on the list.
Yeah, that's because Andrew, when he comes over, I always open the freezer and you need something, buddy.
Yeah. It's always good.
Yeah. Jenny goes, did you take care of him? That boy needs to eat.
Jenny.
Yeah. That boy needs to eat. I go, yeah, I told him he could have some deer meat or whatever. I don't care. Yeah. Just no elk.
I know. That elk,
I'm almost out of elk. It's sad. You're going to see a 57-year-old man cry when the last of that elk is ate. I'm going to cry. I'm actually going to bawl like a baby. That elk's good, man. I love my elk.
I don't blame you.
Yeah. And I might not ever get another one. It took me forever to get my second one. So
Yeah, it's sad how that works.
it is sad. It's a sad thing. I should have started hunting when I was 10. What are you going to do? No, really? Everybody pheasant hunting? 244-1350. 244-1350. Tell you what, let me take a break. We'll be right back with Smoking Joe, and we'll try and give some stuff away here in the show. I got at least 2 or 3 more Milo certificates to give away. Give me a holler.
Hi, this is Dr. Don Gilbert from New Life Counseling Services with offices in West Des Moines and Ankeny, Iowa. I know things can be tough in the world today. I see it every day. People dealing with
How can I give a
issues,
truck away
parenting
next year?
struggles, anxiety, depression, or folks just looking
Who
for
do I
a
know that's
direction
good?
to plan their
You know,
life.
Darren Islander, American Family, he's got a lot of money. Maybe we can get Darren to buy a truck and give it away.
A marriage, or just helping with everyday stress.
What do you
Please
think?
consider calling me at New Life. We offer family-friendly
Elvis, you want to give a truck away?
to get through the layers of stress that can be harmful.
He's probably just hit the floor. What are you doing to me, Dan?
Staff at New Life offer one-on-one
We'll put Darren Islander. We'll get it wrapped and put Darren Islander on it before we give it
how
away.
to handle the issues you might be dealing with in your life. When you're looking for someone to listen to you, we're here.
Wouldn't that be nice to give away like a Colorado or a Chevy Colorado truck? Huh? Wouldn't that be kind of cool? Maybe Joe can do it. Joe's got money.
964-5003 in Ankeny. Also find us 24/7 at newlifecounseling.com. We are here to help you when you need us. In the mood for a great
There you go, Todd. And I would love for you to win it, Todd. I really would. That'd be awesome.
647 South Ankeny Boulevard at Ankeny. That's where you'll find over 30 fresh flavors of the most delicious.
You know, one of the best promotions I did in 25 years of doing the show, we did an ugly truck giveaway. And we had this old beat-up Chevy truck. It was ugly. I had more people trying to win that truck. We took it to all the local fairs. This was back in Missouri. And the person that won that truck, I think he still has it. And that was like 20-some years ago.
Make great popcorn at any event. Everyone loves popcorn.
Thanks, Kent. I need that today because I'm starting to feel old, buddy. I'm telling you. I ain't kidding you. When I had to run to the truck to go chase some guys off the property, that's like 300-400 yards away. I was hurting, man. It's like, oh man, I'm getting old. Got your tree harness, your safety harness on. You got your those big lacrosse boots on, and you're plodding across. I'm telling you, man, it was not a pretty sight. It really wasn't. That's probably why those guys just turned around and walked away. I probably looked like I was insane. My hair was probably sticking out, and I was all red-faced. I was probably not.
Archery Field and Sports carries archery gear from Matthews, Hoyt, Bowtech,
I'm sitting there going, how do you do CPR on yourself? Come on, get started.
Trained on all the latest tuning and setup techniques.
I'm not giving away my truck clue patch. You know, hey, Jeff, you know, why don't we give away, we'll call it the Jeff Clue Patch Special. Why don't you buy a Colorado and send it up here? I'll hook you up with Smelter. He'll give you a deal. How about that, Jeffy?
That'll help you fill your tags. Archery Field and Sports at East 56th Street in Altoona. Open Tuesday.
And there you go, Kent. Great attitude.
For more information, go to archeryfield.com or call 515-265-6500.
Better call Smelter and see if he's working today.
Extra step and try to stay undetected and lethal? Well, Lethal Products can help you do that every trip. It starts by washing your clothes with the Lethal Products scent-free detergents, providing a layer of protection to avoid their noses. The next step is taking a scent-free shower, using Lethal shampoo and body wash and deodorant.
Them Colorados have got to be 30 grand, aren't they? They would have to be.
If you do this
I would think they're 30
will
grand.
go way up while hunting big game.
Be a nice prize.
Keeping your stink to a minimum. Lethal Products also
You'd have to pay the taxes on it. Whoever won it would have to pay the taxes. So, what is that? $2,500 bucks, $2,600 bucks. Was it 7-8%?
Lethal Products is
How about a new gun? You know, Aaron, I don't know what the legality of that is, but I've already got that in the program to give away something like that. I think what we'll probably do is give away a gift certificate to like Jlm, and then have enough on there to buy a gun. So like a couple $100, $300-400. That's probably the way I'm going to lean on that. That way I don't have to worry about giving away whoever. I guess I could give away. I could get a gun and give it away, but then you'd have to go to JLM to do the background checks and stuff. I got to talk to Dave about that. We're going to do something like that. That's for sure.
Jackie Bushman here with
See, I can't do that here, but I can do it on the platform.
The Mississippi-based Backwoods Attractions product line has you covered. From their food plot blends like Trophy Acre, Lazy Acre, Clover Deluxe, and the popular Dixie Seed.
Is he off work?
Like Game Changer, Sweet Stuff, and Buck Robin. The best way to put it is, if you're not using Backwoods Attraction products, you better hope your neighbor isn't either. From small to large acreage, Backwoods Attraction has the feed and seed perfect
Is he off
for your
today?
property. So do yourself a favor and swing by and support your
Did you
local
ask?
co-op or farm supply store and ask for Backwoods Attraction.
Well, he did answer. That's exciting.
This is the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on Des Moines Sports Leader, 1350 ESPN.
All right, welcome back to Waking Up the Outdoors at Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN. Smokin' Joe Smelter actually answered the phone today. I can't believe it. What are you doing there, Smelty?
Answering the phone just for you.
I appreciate you coming on for your segment. You know, that makes me feel a little bit appreciated there.
I'll do the best I can for you.
Yeah. Hey, now we're kicking around, you know, with launching the new platform on January 3rd.
Yep.
We're trying to, you know, we're going to give away some Elite bows. We're going to give away some Milo gift certificates for so you can send $100 worth of meat. Game Hide camo gift certificates for like $100 to outfit somebody that whoever wins it for a whole bunch of camo. We got waterfowl calls from Legendary Gear. We got turkey calls from Spurs Up Calls packs. We got Sportsman's Warehouse gift cards. I think those are going to be either $50 or $100. We got cookies barbecue packs. We're going to be giving away. Speed's got some box sets we're going to do.
A bunch of stuff.
Yeah, we're trying to get I'm going to try and do something with Rob and Christy down at Revelton where we give away a whiskey barrel.
Yeah.
Which would be really cool. I know a lot of folks like to put those in their house for decoration. They're really cool. And some people make wine racks and stuff out of them. They're really cool. I'm just thinking, how can we get you to give away a truck?
Ooh.
You know,
I need a truck for one.
Well, I mean, can you get into the old smelter vault and we don't have to give away a Silverado, but how about you giving away a Colorado next year? What do you think?
That would be amazing.
You
I'd have to find somebody's big vault is what I'd have to find.
Well, you know, I just tell all the servants that they're probably not going to get a cost of living raise next year. And I'm sure Jeeves and Francesca will be okay with that. And just get, I think you should donate a truck for the show. I think that, we'll get it wrapped. I'll take care of the wrap, and we'll put your face on it, and we'll call it the Smokin' Joe Special, and then we'll give it away at the end of the year. What do you think?
You had way too much seed at Thanksgiving, didn't you?
You know what? I wasn't feeling good, so I've had so much dead time in the tree this year, and just sitting there looking at the ceiling all day at Thanksgiving because I wasn't feeling good. My mind. Yeah, I do feel better actually. Thank you. Yeah. I don't know what it was. Something I ate, I guess. I don't know what it was, but I must have grabbed something Wednesday. It just didn't agree with me. So, but I feel I'm better. But I really think that we should do that. And that's a Colorado's nothing for you, a guy of your stature.
Yeah. First of all, I would have to have a Colorado to give away.
Oh,
so that's my first task.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I would not be able to give away a Colorado, although I'm sure I can put together like a little package together for everybody to join in on the fun. So
How much are Colorados? $30,000?
Mid to high 30s is the pretty common area that people spend on those. So usually that's like a Z71, which would be 4-wheel drive, crew cab, heated seats, remote start, heated steering wheel's pretty common in those two. So that's kind of the key items that people usually get in those options, or that level.
And how much was it?
Usually right around 38 to 40 is kind of what they go for.
Really?
Yeah.
That's almost as much as my Trail Boss.
No, it's not.
I don't know. Well, you know what? I think we need to talk with you. I think Brett, and we need to. Hey, how about if we give away? If we can't do a new truck, how about we take a trade-in
like an old beater, an old ugly truck or something, and do the contest, and at the end of next year we give away an ugly truck.
We'll definitely make a plan.
Huh?
I said we'll definitely make a plan. I don't know what it'll be yet, but we can sit down and definitely discuss some options.
Well, you know, let's just talk to Brett and see what he says.
Okay.
All right.
Brett.
Yeah.
I don't mind. Well, Brett will be more than happy to talk with us.
Yeah. Well, Brett's always good. I mean, I feel bad for Brett because whenever he sees me, he knows he's probably reaching for his Rolaids and stuff because he knows it's not going to be good. So. Hey, so what's going on with you guys out there? I know you said you were starting to get some trucks in, huh?
Yeah, we got some more trucks in this last week, and shipments are coming in a little bit more frequently than what they typically have. So things are still a little slow in certain areas, but in other areas they're kind of picking up slack, and because they were slow for a while. So trucks are arriving. We've even got some SUVs. We got some Traverses in, which we haven't had for a while. We've got in some Blazers as well. So things are looking good in certain areas. It could be better in others, but it's better than nothing is the way I look at it. So,
all right.
So we do have 0% out there for Traverses this month, the Blazers this month. So people are really excited about that because 0% doesn't come out that often on those particular vehicles, but it's good to have it out to start the year. So,
all right. And what's going on with the Trail Bosses and the Silverados?
So the Silverados, right now, we can build the current Silverado, and GM has taken our last orders December the 9th. So that's the last time that we can order the current style that's out there right now. And then after that, anything that's being ordered is going to be the new body style, and those are going to start production in March.
Yeah.
And so the design's out there to be looked at, so you can go online and Google it and see all the new options and features and stuff like that. So it's a little bit different design on the exterior as well as the interior. So it's going to be just a mid-year change, and they've been planning on this for quite some time, but we're just getting closer for it to coming up. So it should be pretty exciting. It's a really cool package, or a really cool change in design and look. And I haven't seen it yet in person, but anything that I've looked at online, it's a really, really cool new look that they have with it. So yeah, those will be out in March.
All right. Kent says we could call the ugly truck Rusty.
Rusty. Okay, we can do that.
Yeah. All right. Well, you do me a favor and go back in and go look at the vault and see what you got on the side, and we'll figure something out.
Sounds good, buddy.
I'll give you all the credit.
I appreciate it.
Well, that's not a problem. Where can they find you?
1101 Southeast or Labor at the Rock, and I'll be here all day today.
There you go. All right. Get out there and make some money.
Have a good one.
Thanks, Joe. Oh, hey, how many Milo certificates you got left?
2.
So if you go out and see Joe at Carl Chevrolet, just ask for Joe Smelter. First come, first serve. If you go out there, he'll give you a free Milo certificate just for stopping by. So.
Yes, sir.
All right. Thanks, Joe.
Yep. See you, buddy.
All right. Bye, bud. All right. We got a call?
Yes. Jerry from Milo. Jerry Johnson.
Jerry Johnson from Milo, Iowa?
No, before the Milo certificate.
Oh, he wants to try it. Well, let's go talk to Jerry. Yeah. Hi, Jerry. How you doing, bud?
Hi, Dan. I'm doing great. How about yourself?
I'm doing well. What are you up to today?
Well, I'm heading down south to check my trail camera and figure out where I'm going to hunt.
Well, there you go. Is it raining still?
No, it's clearing off here.
Okay.
Right now.
Where you at?
I'm sitting in parking lot in the roller here.
Are you? Okay. Well, that's a good thing. All right. Did you call in to win a certificate?
Yeah, I wanted to tell you, I used some of your sponsors this week. I went to JNL.
JLM?
And JLM, yeah, and I got a muzzle loader.
Oh, you did?
And then I went to Herman's and traded in some gold. So
did Donnie and Frank take care of you?
They did. I told them that I listen to you and appreciate your show and everything. So they took good care of me.
And they still took care of you.
Yeah, I said, is this going to be good or bad? So
Who waited on you, Donnie or Frank?
Frank, I believe.
Did he? Well, that's good. Yeah, they're good guys. And did they? You get more than what you thought you're going to get.
I had no idea what I was going to get. I mean, the stuff was just sitting there, and like you said, get rid of it and get something you want.
Well, absolutely. If you're not, what's the use of having it sit there if you're not going to use it? Might as well go get you a new motor or a gun or something, or bow, something.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I had another question for you. Are you ever going to start seminars again out at the Sportsman?
Yeah. Well, I'm ready. It's just everybody's been waiting with the COVID stuff. You know, they're trying to be really cautious about that. But yeah, hopefully next year we can start that up again. I kind of miss doing them. So.
Yeah, I kind of miss going out there myself. So.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll take care of you on a Milo, and good luck this shotgun season.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome, buddy. We'll call you after the show.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Yeah, well, that was nice of him. He went to Herman's and see, I told you Herman's take care of you. I don't even have to do their commercial now. We just did it. He did it for me. 2900 University in West Des Moines. You got questions, just give them a holler at 222-2600. Herman's Fine Jewelers, where you can get your new muzzleloader after you trade your stuff in. There you go. All right, let me hit a break. We'll be right back on 1350 ESPN.
Hey, are tools part of your life? Whether you're a professional trade person or a weekend warrior trying to work on your project, you need the right tools to do the job right the first time. You have a partner waiting to help you Monday through Saturday. That's Bob's Tools on Army Post Road. Bob's Tools on
when you call these guys, make sure you tell them to get the app, so listen to the show.
Job right since 1981. They stock quality tools like DeWalt, Milwaukee, Hitachi, and Occidental Leathers to carry them in as well. Bob's Tools also has quality people working every day with the product knowledge to help you complete your job. Bob's Tools also stocks Vice's air compressors, automotive specialty, and pneumatic tools every day to help you complete your projects. Bob's Tools is located at 1493 East Army Post Road and is open Monday through Saturday to serve you.
Man, I've gotten so many Black Friday ads on it's nuts.
Help or questions, 515-287-7542.
How they're getting my email.
Tools, the right tools in stock all the time.
Taping your own hunts is an exciting way to capture the moment. Fourth Arrow camera arms can help you video easier in the field. They're extremely lightweight, durable, and easy to pack. Their patented shoulder system is also very adaptable to any tree or ground blind setup. The bases are affordable and easy to set up for various wind directions. Multiple camera arms are available, including the Stiff Arm, Stiff Arm Pro, and Stiff Arm Elite. They're made of high-quality aluminum or carbon, depending on what you choose. For ground blind hunters, there's the tripod and monopod.
You want to come back with what's your beef?
And maneuver easily within the blind. All models can handle Consumer Pro video and perform quietly.
What's everybody doing today? Everybody going hunting, fishing? What are you doing?
Arrow camera arms. If you're looking to tape your
Man, why is it? It doesn't even feel like Saturday, does it? I mean, Thanksgiving got yesterday. Yesterday, I kept thinking it was Saturday. Yesterday, with Thanksgiving.
Getting ready for hunting season? Well, you've done your homework, and now the time is getting close. One thing after you've harvested that deer or wild game, where are you going to take it? Well, I have an answer. The Milo Locker in Milo, Iowa. The Milo Locker has been processing wild game and general locker animals for over 15 years. Daryl and Angie are the owners, and they take great pride in the fact that they do everyone's order the way the customer wants it. You can have your deer, moose, elk, or even bear processed and hand-wrapped, cut to your specifications. If you like tasty snacks, Daryl does a great job making snack sticks, summer sausage, and jerky with all sorts of cheese and spice combinations. They do a ton of deer each year at the Milo Locker, and they do each order like it was their own. So if you get lucky this year and need a good locker, try the Milo Locker. Check them out today or just give them a call at 641-942-6231. And you're on your way to some great eating.
That big buck has eluded you for seasons. You see his scrape line, but just can't figure him out. Have you heard of Pure Whitetail? Pure Whitetail can help you see more deer and target that buck that haunts you. Pure Whitetail has some of the best deer scents you can rely on to work scrape lines or build box scrapes that will help you see more deer. Pure Whitetail's natural and synthetic
Let's
products
do,
are straight off their
what's your
farm.
beef?
Scents like Bedded Up, Fixation, and Power Shot, to name a few. Scents are available in powder and liquid form.
Well, let's just take Dave's call first, and then we'll do it. That's fine. Is that
Try
all
the
right?
White Lightning Estrus scent. It's a proven scent that bucks can't resist.
Do you have
Pure
that?
Whitetail is more
Do you
than
have that
scents.
copied?
It's a community of hunters hunters that are failing. Just go to purewhitetail.com and check out all they have to offer. Scents, hunting gear, seed, grilling sauces, coffee, apparel.
Because I guess what we're going to do, we're going to need a hotkey for all that.
Want to be more successful in the field? Go to purewhitetail.com or look them up on Facebook. If you love to hunt,
we got to figure that out.
Pure Whitetail family today.
You're listening to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN.
All right, welcome back to Waking Up the Outdoors. Waking up the Outdoor Call Radio. I haven't done that in a while. Where'd that come from? Welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN. Let's go to the phones. We got Dave on the line. What's up, Fishing Dave?
Hi, Dan. How you doing today?
I'm good. Yourself?
Not too bad.
What's up?
Hey, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
So, the weather's supposed to be pretty good the rest of this week.
Yep.
And so I hope to go out and do some fishing. But
Yeah.
I know some of the ponds that I go to, by permission, of course, they are hunting areas too. So if I'm out there with my pickup fishing, like on Wednesday or Thursday, is that going to ruin it for the shotgun hunters on Saturday?
Well, I mean, I don't know. I mean, is it right by the food source or the timber?
No. Most of it's further away from the ponds. Are further away from the.
I don't think you're going to do that. I would definitely, since I would tell you if you're going fishing during shotgun season next to the woods, I'd be wearing blaze orange. I would be doing that, but
yeah.
Shotgun season doesn't start till next Saturday, so you should be all right. But no, I think you're all right. It's going to be, most of them deer are going to, it's going to be a rough week because it's going to be up in the 50s and stuff. Them deer aren't going to come out till late, I don't know.
You mean so hunting will be better in the evening hours, you're saying?
Probably the mornings, because once it gets hot, here's the thing about deer. If it's cold, deer have to eat every couple hours to keep their energy to keep warm and stuff. If it's in the 50s and 60s, them deer can lay up and not come out till dark. I mean, most of the trail cam pictures I'm getting are after dark now. It's because it's been so warm. That's not helping either. So,
okay.
Yeah, but I mean, you should be all right. I mean, if you go out there Tuesday or Wednesday and do some fishing, and, I wouldn't, if you're going to be courteous about it, I wouldn't go out there Thursday or Friday.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good, that's a very nice question.
Yeah, I appreciate knowing that.
All right. Thank you, buddy.
Like the show. Thanks.
Thanks, Dave. Appreciate you.
Bye.
All right, there goes Dave. How about a little what's your beef action, huh? Little What's Your Beef, brought to you by Darren Islander, American Family Insurance in Ankeny.
Where's the beef? Hey, where's the beef? 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 ¿Dónde está la carne? Hey, where's the beef?
All right, this week's beef is from Daniel Snyder of Des Moines. Dan, my beef is we need more gun talk on your show. I know you're a bow hunter, and I appreciate that, but we need more gun talk. So please lay down some choice gun steaks on the show next year. By the way, love the show, especially Andrew.
Oh man, this is the guy. We need to get his request fulfilled.
That actually hurt me to read that. Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Especially Andrew, man. That come on, kissing up to you. What a come on, Dan. We've been talking. We just had Dave on. I mean, of course, that's before he wrote this, but
bada bing, bada boom. You're out of bear.
Yeah. Listen. We're trying to get more gun talk involved. That's why we got Dave on once a month to do gun talk, and we're going to talk predator hunting first. January, February. We'll be talking some predator guns and stuff. So I hear you, and I openly admit I'm obsessed with archery. I'm a bow hunter. I'm a bow hunter till I die. And as much as I creak and moan and can't walk around anymore, I'm still trying to do it with a stick and a string. So but I hear you, and we will what's the word I'm looking for? We will comply.
What a dope.
Yeah.
What a maroon.
Well, that's not nice to say that about Dan. Well, that would you know he was.
That was for you.
That was what?
That was for you.
You're fired.
Good day, sir.
You're fired. You are out of here. Let's see. All right. Well, Dan, you got a free lunch from Darren Eilander at American Family Insurance. I'll get a hold of you later. So there you go. That's nice of him. Last week's winner said, give it to somebody else. I'm giving my lunch away to somebody else. I thought that was nice.
That was very nice. That's always good. Again, great listenership.
Yeah. Hey, Clue Patch, I'm all for giving out a decked out hunting truck. You want to write a check. What did Joe say for it?
Around mid 30.
Just write me a check for $35,000. Yeah, Jeff, and we'll put you on there as the title sponsor, and we'll call it the Clue Patch Special. Not a problem. Easy money, buddy.
Simple as that.
Simple as that, Jeffy. You got it, man. The Clue Patch Special. That's got a nice ring to it.
It actually does.
Yeah, it does, man. Hey, wouldn't you like to be driving the Clue Patch Special?
Yeah.
Yeah. I know Joe would be all about that because he wouldn't have to pay for it. See? Yeah. Somebody's got to pay for that truck, Jeff. Yeah.
Somebody's got it.
They're just not going to give me the truck. Yeah. So anyway, Dave, don't forget to watch Respect the Game TV. Brandon, gun hunters killing tomorrow's trophy today. Ground shrinkage is what? Brandon, I have no idea what what is that? So let's see. Go watch Respect the Game TV. Tuesdays at 9:30, Mondays at 5 p.m., Wednesdays at 12:30, Thursdays at 7 a.m. Plus, you can find us on the Hunt channel as well. Respect the Game TV. There you go. Larry, Paul, and Ryan, man, they're rocking it this year. Philip got a nice one in Kansas last night. I'm the one that's dragging. I got that nice muley in September, and ever since then, it's like wah wah wah. It's been a season. Do we have any more? Yeah, what we got? 3 minutes left? No, nobody else called for Milo? Really?
Not yet.
Really? 244-1350. I've got 2.5 minutes to give you a certificate. And then it's all yours. So, and I'm out. I'm done. Don't forget to go to theoutdoorcallradio.com. Hey, and don't forget now, if you can listen to the platform once we launch on the website too. There's a player on the homepage, but you want to get the app. Please go on to iTunes or the Google store and get the Outdoor Call Radio app. You're going to want that app. I promise you. The app. It's where it's at.
There you go.
Yeah, the app is where it's at. Answer the call.
The app is where it's at.
Today's show was brought to you in part by the fine folks at Advanced Family Dentistry. They're American. They're American families out there. Dr. Scott, Obi-Wan Kenobi Yagi, Dr. Brandt, Dr. Stewart, and Dr. Williams, all the fine folks out there at Advanced Family Dentistry. They can do cleanings, cavities, root canals. Thanks, Fish and Dave. I appreciate that. Fish and Dave just installed the app. You can do Invisalign, get the smile you always wanted. They can even treat you for sleep apnea. It's 907 North Ankeny Boulevard in Ankeny, Iowa. Call for hours or appointments at 515-964-1490. Go check them out anytime at AnkenySmiles.com. And Dr. Yagi is a Jedi dentist. The reason I say that is he uses the Force to calm me down when I get in there because I'm a big baby when it comes to dental stuff. And when you leave, they should be saying, may the floss be with you.
The Force will be with you. Always.
You know, it's been 3 years, Obi-Wan. Come on. Floss. Floss. How many times do we have to talk about that?
Good day, sir.
Yeah. Would you get rid of that? I really don't want to hear that anymore. I don't know how many times I have to say that. All right. Well, we're done. I mean, I've got everything in. We're so efficient today. We got the whole show done in a record time. So that gives me about a minute to tell you that we'll be back next week. Next week is the start of the first shotgun season, so make sure you plan your hunt your plan. Get out there and get those guns sighted in. Use the slugs that you're going to be hunting with to sight in. That way you know that you hit what you're aiming at when you're out there in the field. You don't want to be using different sizes or grains or whatever. Use what you're going to use when you're sighting in. Please do that. You're welcome, Kent. Thank you. And don't forget the Outdoor Call Radio app. It's in iTunes Store. It's in the Google App Store. It's free. Please download that. You're gonna want to have that here, especially in the next couple weeks. Andrew and I will be back next week, God willing. You guys and gals be good to each other. Thank you so much for checking us out on Facebook Live. Thanks to Imperial RV for helping us do that. And if you need to get a hold of us, just hit me up on Facebook, or you can always go to theoutdoorcallradio.com. And hey, we need some more beefs. So go on there and smash the beef button on the homepage. Till next week, God bless you. And we'll see you next time right here on the Outdoor Call Radio. Bye!
Everyone that goes outdoors needs a good partner. One partner that is very important is a good knife. Kershaw Knives has knives and tools for every outdoor situation, whether you're into hunting, fishing, camping, climbing, or hiking.
All right, everybody, we are done. We're out of here. Thanks so much for joining us today. And make sure you get a chance to get those apps. And if you need anything, please let me know. I'll be up and around all week. I should have service. So thanks for everything. Be safe. Be good to one another. And I hope you all had a great Thanksgiving. See you next Saturday.
The sharpest point on your game. There's